Hi there. What I'm going to do here is give a breakdown of the riffs and guitar parts of the big country song Harvest Home. So I'm going to play both Stuart and Bruce's parts, and I'll slow them down. So we'll start with Stuart's signature lead intro for Harvest Home. Third string, slide up the fretboard to the 13th fret on the third string to start the lead riff off, and it's based around 13th, 14th, 16th, 17th frets are all incorporated in this lead riff. So I've got the pitch shifter harmonizer on to give it that bit of a chiming sound. So we say just slide into it. Yeah, so the first part of that opening riff is pretty straightforward. So 13th, 14th, 16th, 13th, 14th, and then on the fourth string at the 16th and 14th frets, you've got these two notes. And then on the second string, slide up from the 16th to the 17th fret and back down to the 16th fret on the third string. Yep. And you put that all together, and we'll play it again slowly. I'll play it for you again. Click that pitch shifter off. So meanwhile, while that's going on, behind Stuart's opening lead riff, you've got Bruce doing this solid E power chord strumming pattern. I'm playing it quite slow for you, but behind the actual, in the live version, you'll have it going, at this kind of pace. And then the guitars will drop out once the vocals come in for the first two lines or whatever of the vocals, and then both guitars will come back in at the same time, with Bruce back into that solid strumming E power chord, while Stuart is just playing single E power chord strokes, just. And then when it comes to the chorus of "Just as you sow ye shall reap," for the live version, both guitars, as far as I'm aware, would have been playing the same riff. So starting with a B, and this incorporates the two strings. So if you imagine a B power chord or a B bar chord, where you've got this with the two strings, two fingers, third string at the 8th fret, fourth string at the 9th fret, that's your B, and then follow that with an A. And now this A on the 11th fret, on the 4th string, and the 5th string open to give you that drone note. So it's a drone A. And there's your A bar chord. You can hear the similarity in sound. And then finish it on an E power chord. So that chorus riff would go B, A, E, B, A, E. Now if you wish, just sort of play it with your first and second finger, and then the open A, drone A, sorry, and the E power chord. I tend to play it more with the second and third fingers, and then bring my pinky into it on the drone A it's just for ease of changing the chords or the notes. So B, A, E, B, A, E. And that's your chorus. And then you'll have, after the chorus, you'll have the bridge riff that Stuart plays again on the third and fourth strings. Similar to where you have in the chorus, you have the two-fingered B, the two-fingered B note. Well, we have the same two-fingered, only in an E note, so it's higher up. So it's on the 11th, or sorry, tell lie, it's on the 13th and 14th frets. So 13th and 14th frets, third string and fourth string. Play the two strings together. That's your E. That's your E power chord. So you can tell the similarity in the sounds. And then you'll also incorporate the 16th fret into it. So we'll go and do that sort of hammer on, if you like, on the fourth string. Sorry, not fourth string, third string. Third string at the 16th fret. So you've got your first and second fingers on the third and fourth string at the 13th and 14th frets, and then incorporate, you bring your pinky in with a hammer on at the 16th fret on the third string. And then your next note will be an A power chord. Or sorry, that's not an A, sorry. A B, my mistake, a B power chord. That's your A power chord there. So that bridge riff of Stuart's. And we'll play that again for you. And then he puts the pitch shifter harmonizer back on for this next part of it, and it's again based around the third and fourth strings, in around the 13th, 14th and 16th frets. This time starting the lead bridge, for want of a better word. 16th fret on the third string down to the 13th fret, and then the 14th fret on the fourth string. So it'll be, so we go. Right, so if you put that together, and it'll be, right, so you've got that on the third and fourth strings. Play that a few times. I'll play it again for you. And then the next part of it is 16th fret on the fourth string, and then down to the 14th fret on the fourth string also. Put that together. And then 14th fret on the fifth string. Put that all together. It'll be, yeah, I'll play that again for you. And then back up, 4th string at the 16th fret, and then 3rd string at the 13th fret. So if you put those 3 notes together, 5th string, 14th fret, 4th string at the 16th fret, and 3rd string at the 13th fret. So put them all together, put those notes together, and you've got bring in the 16th fret on the 3rd string. You know, so you've got that at the end of that sequence. Put it all together and it will be which will then lead back into the signature intro riff. And then that'll take you back into the Bruce's E power chord. So, and behind that, while Stuart is playing that, behind that Bruce is playing solid rhythm power chords, or bar chords rather. You play it whatever you want. You can either play it with bar chords or power chords. So where we said it was starting on the so that's Stuart's riff, you know. Fairly straightforward. E, power chord or bar chord. B, A, back up to B, followed by an E, standard E chord, A chord, B chord, and then a C sharp, back down to B, back down to A, finish on E. So we'll play this whole section of Bruce's rhythm guitar. So remember, Stuart's guitar is going and Bruce's guitar behind that is going. So it's E, B, A, back up to B, and then change and go A, E, A, B, C sharp, B, A, E. Which will then back into there'll be a repetition then again of the of Stuart's riff or bridge, if you like. With a harmonizer, pitch shifter harmonizer on it. But this time there's a bit of a lead run right at the end of this. So remember. So that little lead run right at the end of that. Now, I don't claim to be a top-notch lead guitarist, but I'll play this So this is it at normal speed. I'll slow that down for you. So 5th string, starting at the 14th fret. 14th fret, 16th fret, and then drop down to the 3rd, or sorry, the 4th string, then down to the 3rd string, down to the 2nd string, right down to the 1st string, and then finish on the 2nd string again. So that little lead sequence will go. Okay, so we'll play that again. Remember, you've got to have that little bit of a bend. Yeah, so I'll play it for you one more time slowly. And we speed that up, the whole sequence will go. And take the pitch shifter harmonizer off and just go back to a standard distortion for this next bit, for this middle 8 if you like, where it'll be based around an E, only without your middle finger on. Well, sorry, not an E, but not an E, if you understand what I mean. It's not your standard E chord. If you move your 3rd and 4th fingers down, or sorry, 2nd and 3rd, your middle finger and your 3rd finger, if you just move them down the strings. So instead of playing a standard full E chord, do that. Keep your 1st finger where it is, 1st fret, 3rd string, and just move your 2nd and 3rd finger. I keep saying 3rd. Your 2nd and 3rd finger down. So that it's almost as if it was reminiscent of an A 7th or an A minor power chord, or an A 7th chord, but it's not. It's still E, still an E. But what you're doing is playing this riff, right? So I've got my 1st and 2nd fingers on at the 1st fret and the 2nd fret on the 3rd and 4th string. Again, this kind of so there's an E power chord to signify the similarity. And then we'll bring the 3rd finger in for a little hammer on each time. So this riff will go. Right? So first 2 fingers on, and then bring your 3rd finger in for the hammer on. On that 3rd string at the 2nd fret. But you also got to incorporate your pinky into this on the 2nd string at the 3rd fret. Sorry, my mistake. Sorry, that's on the. Bring your pinky in on the 2nd fret, not the 3rd fret. Sorry, on the 2nd fret on the 2nd string. So you've got. So you've got that kind of. So it's. Yep. So we'll do that little riff again, that little chugging riff again, all based around an E chord, except you're not. Just move. If you finger an ordinary E chord and then move your 2nd and 3rd fingers just down the strings, and you strum that, and you've got something of a cross between an E and an A, somewhere in the middle between an E and an A chord, right? And we'll go. Right, and then behind that, we've got a riff that Bruce plays, which will start on the 6th string, and it'll play an open note. The very first note of it you hear will be an open note, so it'll be an open E. That's your low E, that's your high E, that's your low E. Right, so an open E, just for a split second, and this riff will go. Right, so it's got a little bit of a sort of country-esque kind of feel to it, if you like. So that open E, and then 2nd fret on that E string, which will be your F sharp then. So there's your F sharp power chord to signify the similarity in sound. You're playing an F sharp note on that string. So open, split second open. Right, so we'll play this quite slowly for you. So it's open E, F sharp, and then G sharp, and this is all based around the 2nd and 4th frets on the 6th and 5th strings, so on your E and your A strings. So open E, followed by F sharp, followed by G sharp, and then on your 2nd string, or sorry, your E, your A string, your 5th string, your A string on the 2nd fret, which is a B note, followed by 4th string, or sorry, 5th string at the 4th fret. I could get confused. 5th string at the 4th fret, which is another which is your F sharp. So you've got your low F sharp, you've got your higher F sharp. Right, so that riff will go. I'll play it again for you slowly. So Bruce will play that for a couple of bars of that there. He'll a repetition of that riff, and then after that Stuart will come in with this lead fill, which you will hear when you hear the original song, the single or the album version of Harvest Home. You'll hear Stuart come in with this little lead thing, which is quite low in the mix, starting on the 3rd string at the 9th fret. And I'll give you a playthrough of this little lead fill that he does, or lead line that he does. That's all that is, and then that'll lead back into the and that's your song learnt. That's Harvest Home for you. So have fun playing that, and yeah, you'll get the hang of it, and you'll find that it's actually not that difficult. So yeah, hope you have fun doing it. Thanks for watching. Cheers.